Hi, Naoto.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. How are you today?
Oh, I'm good. Thank
It's funny because sometimes you're always my first student of the day,
you. Yeah,
and then
yeah,
now you're my last student for the day.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Very late.
Very good. Oops, hold on. This one. There we go.
Okay, study finds key genetic differences between humans and
Humans and Neanderthals.
Neanderthals.
Good. Very good. So let's focus first on vocabulary. First word is impulse,
Impulse,
mutual,
mutual,
adaptable,
adaptable,
emergence,
emergence,
set the stage,
set the stage,
resilient.
resilient.
Excellent.
Okay, study finds key genetic differences between humans and Nean-
Neanderthals.
Neanderthals. Neanderthals. Okay. A team of scientists led by the University of Granada in Spain has identified genetic differences between Homo sapiens and Neanderthals that may explain why one species went extinct while the other survived. According to the researchers, Neanderthals lacked many of the genes that are linked to self-awareness and creativity in modern humans. These genes are part of a larger set of 972 genes that operate across three different brain networks that evolved in stages, the scientists say. The researchers say that the most primitive of these networks emerged in apes and monkeys around 40 million years ago and re- rega- regulates,
Regulates.
regulates, yeah, regulates impulse control, habit learning, relationship building, and conflict resolution. The second brain network appeared less than 2 million years ago and regulates intentional self-control, including self-direction and social cooperation for mutual benefit. Finally, the network that set humans apart as self-aware and creative emerged around 100,000 years ago. The new study, published in April
Good.
reveals that many of the genes in the most primitive brain network were common to Homo sapiens, Neanderthals, and chimpanzees. However, Neanderthals were partway in between Homo sapiens and chimpanzees when it came to the presence of genes linked to self-control and self-awareness. The researchers suggest that the emergence of greater self-awareness and creativity may have made Homo sapiens more adaptable, physically fitter, and more cooperative. Cooperative behavior would, in turn, set the stage for more technological innovation and openness to exploration, while greater physical fitness made Homo sapiens more resilient to aging, injury, and disease. In contrast, their study's genetic data reveals that Neanderthals were probably around 30% to 40% less physically fit and adaptable to their environment compared to Homo sapiens. This may partly explain why they became extinct about 40,000 years ago, the scientists say.
Very good. Okay. So, four words that I want you to pronounce a little bit better. Okay. So, first one is Homo sapiens.
Homo sapiens,
Very good. Next is chimpanzees.
chimpanzees,
Good. Very good. And finally, Neand Neanderthals.
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 Good, Neanderthals.
Neanderthals. Oh, okay. Neanderthals.
Very good. Very difficult for pronunciation. Yeah. Okay, so what are your thoughts on the findings of this study?
So probably I learned it like when I was in junior high school, like
Right?
the difference between humans or Homo sapiens and Neanderthals.
Right?
So yeah, it's kind of real, interesting findings. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's always been like it has always been in the back of my head. Like whatever
Mm,
happened to our cousins, the Neanderthals or the cavemen, whatever
mm,
happened to them?
yeah,
Yeah. What do you imagine humans would look like 10,000 years from now?
10,000 years from now. 10,000 years.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's kind of imagining what it would be like.
Hmm.
But so, in my opinion,
Right.
like, probably, like some of their, human parts would
Mm-hmm.
be smaller than now, like cheese or something like that,
Yeah.
because we like, soft food or something like that, or fast food.
Wow, that is so how can I say? Uncanny. It's weird because one of my other
Mm.
students who read this article said the same thing.
Really?
Yeah,
Very interesting.
that our jaws or
Mm.
our lower jaw would become
Yeah,
smaller
or
or
yeah.
weaker because we're
Mm.
eating softer food.
Yeah, same opinion. Yeah,
Wow,
like
yeah, that's amazing. That's pretty weird.
weird coincidence.
Yeah, yeah, but that's a really good point. We don't need like stronger jaw muscles anymore, so probably we would
Mm.
like our have smaller mouths, I guess.
Yeah, like we would, get nutrients from liquid or something like that in future.
I hope not. That would be terrible.
Yeah, there. Yeah,
Yeah. But for me, I guess, certain parts of our body, because
mm,
of how technology has changed our lives, like, I'm
mm,
guessing we would have like longer fingers or probably just even a longer thumb because we're always
ah,
using it for cell phones or, for
mm,
playing video games and whatnot.
yeah, to use some devices. Yeah. Mm,
Exactly, exactly. So, it's kind of weird how
mm.
humans would evolve because of technology,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it's really, important factor. Yeah,
right?
I guess like
Yeah,
technology. Mm,
exactly. The body, nature adapts to its environment.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be very interesting to see.
Mm, yeah. 10,000
Would
years
you,
from now.
if you can travel in time, which one would you choose to travel back in time or to travel in the distant future?
Distant future or back in time. In this case, I'd rather travel back in time.
Why?
So this is because probably yeah, I might have said before, but I really want to see, you know, how my parents were in the first, like the time, when I was born.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to see my parents' reaction or something like
That's pretty interesting.
that. Yeah,
For me, I would actually travel to the future.
mm, to the future.
Yeah.
So how far?
I don't know, like 500 years into the future, probably.
500 years. Yeah, that's really interesting.
Yeah, but it's scary because what if at a certain point in time in that future,
Mm, mm,
humans decided to, have
mm.
war again, to have like a third
Nah,
world war, and once you get there, it's empty.
Yeah, it's really scary.
Yeah, very very scary. But
Mm,
I have my doubts that that would happen. I believe that we're smarter now than
mm,
before. Like
yeah.
it's
Mm,
pretty useless to have like a world
mm,
war again.
yeah. I think we learned a lot of things in history. Yeah.
Exactly,
Mm,
exactly. And I would love to see the technology in 500 years from now.
same here. Yeah,
I'm
evolution of
yeah,
technologies. Yeah.
I'm very sure for us it would look like
Mm,
magic.
yeah, like magic.
Yeah. Yeah, like, like let's say if you brought someone from 500 years ago to our present, they would feel
Mm,
like it's magic.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, in that case.
Talking to someone
Mm,
on a small device
mm,
from very far away, and
yeah.
that would be magic for them, 100%.
I guess so. Yeah, that's really weird to
Yeah,
those people.
exactly,
Mm,
exactly. So, yeah, I would love to travel to the future. Um,
nice.
what do you find most fascinating about evolution?
Fascinating about evolution. So I'm really interested in how evolving we are like humans. So
Mhm.
I mean, so according to this article, we are evolving like depending on the environment,
Right.
and it's really interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Evolution is very weird.
Yeah, very weird. Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine how how living things on other planets would evolve. You
On the
know,
planet.
yeah, like what if they have a stronger gravity
Mm.
than our planet, you know,
Ah.
or if they have less gravity on their planet,
Mm, nice.
these small things would change the way how a living thing can evolve to.
Ah, yeah. So because of that, yeah, probably we would go to different paths or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
What extinct species would you most like to see in person?
Are extinct species. So dinosaurs
Uh-huh.
and also mammals.
A woolly mammoth, right?
Yeah, mammals. Yeah.
I actually read an article that very soon scientists might uh, they might clone a mammoth.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that. Club
Uh,
mammals.
yeah, I would love to see that, like what it looked like in person, because seeing it on pictures and stuff like that is very different from the actual
Mm.
thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, like dinosaurs. You know, when I was a child,
Mm.
dinosaurs looked, like they're all scales, like a snake.
Yes. Mm.
But now recently they've discovered that dinosaurs most likely had feathers.
Our feathers are really
Yeah,
like birds.
yeah, like
Mm.
birds, exactly. So
Oh.
the way that we imagine a Tyrannosaurus Rex might be
Mm.
different.
T-Rex.
Yeah, a T-Rex probably had a lot of feathers, like a big
Oh,
chicken.
feathers. Like in my impression, like T-Rex is like the Jurassic Park thing. you know,
Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes. Yeah.
Without feathers, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, but scientists now have discovered that there's a very big chance that almost all dinosaurs had feathers.
Really? Oh, that's really interesting.
Yeah, that would be much scarier because they look like giant chickens.
Chickens. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. On the planet. Yeah.
Yeah, scary and weird at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Did you enjoy studying biology when you were in school?
Yeah. When I was in high school,
Hmm.
I learned biology.
Hmm.
But yeah, I really liked biology because I learned a lot of things like how we evolve, or
Hmm.
how like genes like affect our bodies.
Right.
Yeah, so it's really interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you do any experiments or weird things in biology in school?
So I tried like cutting brains of chickens, I guess.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Wow.
did that when I was in high school. Yeah.
That's pretty brutal.
Yeah, kind of brutal, but kind of chicken. Yeah, of course.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
And when I was in school, we dissected the frog.
Frog, I see.
Yeah, we
Whoa.
dissected a frog. Very traumatic for a lot of people.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but
Especially girls, I guess. Yeah.
yeah, especially girls.
Mm.
A lot of my classmates actually cried afterwards.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But one of my favorites was when our school gave us permission to use microscopes.
Microscope. Yeah.
Yeah, I would look at so many different things, like a piece of my
Mm,
hair. I would
yeah.
get like
Ah.
like skin from my lips.
Yeah.
But I would look at so many different things, and I found it so fascinating looking at something under a microscope.
Yeah. Using a microscope is really fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
really cool.
We would catch different kinds of insects just to look at it under the microscope.
Yeah. I think that's universal thing. Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. I do the same thing. Yeah.
Do you know anyone who has been involved in a scientific study?
Uh, Unfortunately, no. I don't know anyone who has
Yeah.
been involved in a scientific study.
Yeah, this is a very weird question. That would be a little
Yeah.
bit difficult.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess.
Yeah. Have you ever researched your family history?
I've never done it before, but I'm really curious, about my family history.
Hmm.
So yeah, if given a chance, yeah, I'd like to check it. Yeah,
Yeah,
make a small research. Yeah.
right. You can never know. Maybe your family,
Mm.
were, I don't know, your ancestors were like samurai
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah, yeah,
something.
exactly. That's possible, or coming from other countries or
Uh-huh.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like one of my, I actually asked this question to one of my students before, and he actually
Yeah.
said he can trace his family lineage about
Uh,
400 years ago.
400 years ago, really? Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So he did say that his family were samurai.
A samurai, really? Oh, really
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. I
Nice.
I I found a new kind of respect for him when he said
Yeah.
that.
Probably in my case, my ancestors, would be farmers or something like that.
Like
Not samurai, I guess.
could be. It could be, but you never know unless you find out, right?
Never know. Yeah.
Yeah. How far can you trace your lineage?
I'm not sure, but I think at least 100 years is possible, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But a few hundred must be difficult, yeah, to
Right.
trace.
Right. I guess in Japan it might be a little bit easier because of the
Mm,
way that you have preserved
mm,
your culture, and also like it's very common, I think, in your company to keep
mm.
family belongings.
Yeah, yeah, their family, history is registered in their government or
Right.
prefecture, I guess.
Right.
Mm,
And you have those what do you call those, like family
mm.
symbols.
Yeah, family symbols. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we have
Yeah,
such things.
that would be amazing to do some research on that.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. For me, I really do want to learn more about my family because I can only
Mm,
trace my family back up to my
mm.
grandparents.
I see. Yeah,
Yeah. So I would love to know where I came from.
yeah, as much as possible. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
really curious. Yeah.
What do you think people living in the very distant future will think when they look back on our time?
Like, why are these people wearing face masks or something like that in this
Okay.
scenario. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
It could be a possibility, or they would think like, why are people
Mm.
doing stupid videos on an application called TikTok?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, if we think back, if we look at what people used to do back in the back in the
Mm.
past, we find it very weird as well.
Yeah, like from pictures or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
pretty funny
I'm very
stuff.
sure the children in the future will laugh when they see our pictures from the past.
I think that like outfit or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, or watching certain videos on YouTube if it's still available 300 years from now. Yeah,
Archives. Yeah.
exactly. What do you make of the statement? It is not the strongest nor the most intelligent species that survives. It is the one that is most adaptable to change.
Yeah, I totally agree with this statement.
Mhm.
Yeah. So it really feels like the statement comes from like Darwin. Am I correct? No.
I'm not sure. It says unknown.
Unknown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Theory of evolution. Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, I agree. Yeah, with this statement. Yeah.
Yeah,
That,
definitely. Me too. Like
yeah. Adaptable species can survive. Yeah.
exactly. Like when the dinosaurs went extinct, the only things that survived the
Mm.
impact of the meteor that killed all the
Mm.
dinosaurs were little mammals.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
They
Yeah.
they were able to adapt to the change. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Good. Is there anything else you'd like to add to our topic for tonight?
Okay. I have nothing to add. Thank you so much.
All right. Have a wonderful evening, Naoto. Go to bed. Have a rest.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah. I go to
Okay.
bed.
All right. Take care. See you soon.
Yeah. Yeah. Bye. Good night.
Good night. Bye bye.